Hi, beautiful Cancer. Welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Welcome back, guys. I've been away for about a week. My little boy has been ill, and then I caught something as well. But now we're feeling way better. And I do want to say thank you so much to all the well wishes in the community box, in the community center there. It's really well received. Thank you so much. Really grateful for that. Let's see what's going on for you, Cancer, and for the upcoming time frame. We have mid-March until mid-April of 2021. It's your general reading, so it can literally be anything and everything, so take whatever resonates with you. And take it... Ooh! Four-leaf clover jumps out. Serendipity. Let's see what the next one is. To the Sea. That came out in the pre-shuffle as well. It's really beautiful. One more, apparently. It's not a quick fix reading. If you are looking for a quick fix here, it's not your reading. I just have to say that because I take my time to build up the energy and to fully grasp the message. Like we're probably towards... Ooh, that's a lot of cards, though. I'm going to start over. It's way too many cards. I'm going to finish what I say and then I'm going to focus. Yeah, it's a build up, and so towards the end of the reading, like there's a full picture, there's a clear picture of really what's going on because I like to go deeper and deeper and deeper and just clarify exactly what's going on for you. So rather take a cup of coffee, cup of tea, and just go with me on this journey. Okay, what else for Cancer, please? To the edge. Wow. So we have serendipity. I mean, this is the most beautiful card. This is the most beautiful energy. Four-leaf clover. Like when you step, it's like it's time to play the lottery. It's the biggest win. It's your lucky day, basically, to go after. And lucky day is like your lucky month because the time frame is mid-March till mid-April. We have new beginnings with the number 1, and we have the infinity sign, number 8, which is also a lot about power and strength, standing in your power, standing in your strength. What you've wished for, you can bring about. Like as above, so below. It's good karma returns to you. Whatever you sent out is now coming back. It's just a continuation of just really beautiful things here. You're reaching for the biggest one, like the biggest... Four-leaf clover there, the biggest luck. Okay, so if I were to compare it to lottery, I would say, yeah, you probably won a little bit. You probably have been winning a little bit, and it's so fun to win. But the money hasn't been all that much. And now it's like, I'm going for the big win. It's still like a natural win, but you're going for the big sum. And the same applies to like relationships, your health, your career, your whatever's going on in your life. We're going to clarify and see what this is about. And then we have To the Sea, and this came out, like I take a little bit of time right before I go into the actual reading and just sit in you guys' energy. And this card just came out. And To the Sea is basically just go with the flow. It talks about how it's important to return to source, to return to your higher power, and just really commit and connect with that higher power, and just sort of, if there's anything that you would consider to be your way, or it has to be your way, it has to be in a very specific manner for you to feel happy, to let go that a little bit and just go with the flow. Go where the whole freaking... Don't go for the big stuff, the big dream, the big vision, not the little tiny ones down there. And this is like, instead of just sort of deciding that this is the way that I want to go, to open up even further, to have the universe surprise you. Like instead of just having a creek of surprises, you can have the whole ocean. So go with the flow. And number 7 there speaks about a completion, and it's time to enjoy what you have created for yourself. And then we have Come to the Edge, which is just basically get out of your comfort zone and get into the game. 36 numerology wise there speaks about passion, creativity, joy, fun, celebrations. It's again the connection in there with number 6, the connection with your inner being, with your higher power. If you add those up, we have a number 9. I didn't think of that. We have a number 9 here as well when you add those up, 18, which is endings and coming into the new. It's also wish fulfillment. It's unconditional love. It's really beautiful. Come to the Edge also talks about like bearing your soul. Be completely transparent with things around you, with people around you, but with exactly what it is that you want and what you need. Come to the Edge is also to allow people in your immediate surroundings, like obviously people you trust, and if this is like a loved one, if this is a co-worker, if this is a soul tribe friend, you know, a family member, to really, really, really allow them to see you, to fully open that heart of yours and fully open that soul of yours, and just have somebody completely see you. It's a very, the overall picture, the first picture that I get is like you're going outside of your comfort zone, and you're going for the bigger dream. You're not playing it so safe anymore, or you're being inspired to go for the bigger dream, and not being so narrowed down or so focused on one thing, but to just broaden that perspective a little bit, so that the universe can deliver to you from different avenues, different perspectives, if you will. So we're going to clarify this. We're going to start with serendipity. It's like it's just luck is on your side, and I mean, in my world there isn't not such a thing as luck, but what you created and how much you're in alignment with your own wish, as we say in the German language, the wish. The wishes that you have is very important. Let's see what the wishes can tell us. Clarify serendipity, please. You have a lot of cards coming out. There's the power and the strength again. We have recognition and reward, victory and success, the star card, and the shadow card. Wow. 18, 17. We have 18 again. Do we want this in this specific order? We do. Okay. 18. So that's the second 18 coming out. New beginnings, infinity sign, add us up, we have a number 9. This is like understanding the full version of you, and because of the feeling you had already, this is the serendipity clarification. It might be all of them. You might be clarifying all of them at once here. We're going to see. But 18 for 18, right? It's very obvious. This is like going for the big stuff. It's like you I mean, I don't think anyway that I've still met the person who's completely in love with their shadow side. That's completely in alignment, completely just accepting their shadow side, which is all the quirkiness, all the bad feelings, all the bad emotions, the bad thoughts you have about other people, have had about other people, the bad stuff that you've done in your life, the bad stuff that has happened in your life, it's about just fully embracing the shadow side of you and understanding how that's equally important to the light side, to fully understand your shadow. The deeper you understand your shadow side, the deeper you can understand your light side. Like, the more you know yourself, the more you can know somebody else, right? So this is like the full extent of it. It's like equally shadow and light to me, but the light side is like a little bit more, it's like the thingy that you pass, like you pass over from, you've been in the shadow side, you know that side now, Cancer, you know it inside out, and you're passing the torch or the sphere, or I don't know what to call that, dagger, over to your light side, like your light person is now taking over, stepping into the light, coming out of the shadow and stepping into the light. And with that, we have the star card or the sun card. Like it's 17. So again, it's like we add those up. We have another number 8. It's the strength and the power to stand in that power, to stand in that light, and to have your wishes manifest. It's as above, so below. Like you're bringing it in. New beginning there again, and then number 7 there again. Enjoy what you have created. It's basically just saying there's a lot of wish fulfillments happening. There's a lot of wishes of fulfillment of wishes happening. Joy, just coming into your own, very much standing in your own and go for the big stuff. Like to not sell yourself short and not sell your life short. If you've had a dream for a while and you're started to sort of, it's probably not going to happen, or I don't know if I can do this, or, this is sort of saying, no. We go for the big stuff. And you're just getting ready for it. So we're coming out of the shadow side and coming into the light. We're coming into the sun. We're coming into the star, the lead position in your own life. It will lead to success. We have a number 6. So I love how we have like 8, 7, 6, which is the connection with your inner being. This leads to victory and success. The serendipity card, the clarification of it, is victory and success. I see like how the sun is coming in there and just clearing out all the clouds in the back. Recognition and reward. So there's something that you're doing. The sun is there again as like a backdrop like that. The sun is there. Sun is there. Sun is definitely there. It shows like go towards the light. What movie is that? Go towards the light. Seek the light. So there's some sort of celebration. There's some sort of recognition coming in that you're being completely. It's like saying that the universe is surprising you with what you've earned. And I'm so hesitant to say that because it's not like you've earned it because you struggled so much or you worked so hard. You've earned it just by being born. But there's something like you've held the light for a long time now. Like you started to step into the light, and whatever vision you've held, like you are going to be recognized for it and you're going to be rewarded for it. Number 3 there speaks about celebration, passion, creativity, joy. So whatever you're creating here, the big stuff, the serendipity, the 4-leaf clover situation, the big win, you're being rewarded. You're being noticed. And then we have the full power here. 8 again. That's the 4th number 8. We have 18, 18, 17, and then 8. So very, very powerful energy, very brave energy, strength, manifesting whatever it is that you want, seeing good karma returning to you. You're stepping into the Leoness, to the lioness. I mean, you could have a Leo placement in your chart. You could be a cusp sign, like you could be a Cancer, and then just, at the very verge of Cancer and then coming into Leo. You could be dealing with Leos in your life, but generally speaking, it's just the inner power of you. Both the lion there speaks of it, the number speaks of it, and the word speaks of it. So there is just very, very powerful, the energy that you're stepping into right now. Absolutely gorgeous. It wasn't, I thought it was like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards coming out. I was like, yeah, that's going to probably clarify all of them, but no. You're getting a lot. So you're getting a lot, Cancer. There's something coming in. The big win, the big reveal. Choose wisely. Okay, so to the sea comes out with the choose wisely. It's like it wants to navigate you on the sea. So again, it speaks about like just listen to your intuition. If you set out, okay, so I actually I don't know if you heard of them, but Abraham Hicks, probably my second home inwardly, like my second home. I so vibrate with Abraham. It's like family. So if you like me, you probably will like Abraham. And if you are drawn to me, a lot of you guys probably already listened to Abraham. If you haven't, check them out. It's just where it all started, in my opinion. Oh, seven clarified by 7. I didn't see that. So 7. Where was I going with that? Yeah, right. So I listened to this thing just yesterday about this guy who just had this, like, he wanted to go to Los Angeles because he was so direct and so honest and so real. I just loved him for it. And he just said he wanted to go to Los Angeles to be rich and famous. And then when he got there, it turned out that he was HIV positive. And he was like, so instead of becoming rich and famous, I was now gonna die. And he was just so positive about it, and everybody was laughing. It was really brilliant. And so he was like, instead of being this executive producer that he had in mind, he now began to seek out these healers because he wanted to survive. And instead of now having this, what he, in his mind, he was so sure that the producer was what he was going to be. And so he just felt this calling to go to Los Angeles. And then it turned out he's now this great healer, because as he went to all these different healers, they kept telling him that he was a healer, like that he didn't really need them. He could just look within and just, he had it all there, as we all do. However, he was so sure of one path, although Abraham at the end said, why not have it all? Why not just both be the healer, which just was the very thing that you just needed to heal your entire self first so that you can fully thrive and fully really enjoy this lifetime, and then you can still be an executive producer, right? But it was just so, like, he was so fixated on that needed to be the very thing, and he probably would have went for it for a while had he not become ill, right? That completely put him on another path. So there's something similar here. I'm not comparing it to Los Angeles. I'm not comparing it to producing. I'm not comparing it to being ill. I'm just saying that story comes to mind. So take it however that resonates for you. That the choose wisely, like, instead of thinking that you're on this path, you're going to end up where you're supposed to end up anyway. You can't choose wrong, because your inner being will continue to just guide you. It's not like oh shit, like they don't listen, they went to the wrong place, I'm not going to bother to tell them anymore where they're going to go. It's just not happening. Your inner guidance just never stops until you're where you're supposed to be. But there's something about choose wisely, like choose the option that you feel like you have in front of you because it feels the easiest right now. Maybe not because you're so determined because you chose it, right? So choose wisely, choose a bit wiser, choose the path that feels easiest, because that's what's going to actually have you end up exactly where you want to go. More options is going to come in, more opportunities is going to come in if you're not that rigid, if you're not that like stuck on one path, if that makes sense. Both 7s, so it's like it's time to enjoy this though. And you have the guidance there with you. Just pay attention. And then we have this come to the edge. Okay, next deck. Come to the edge. Can we clarify this, please? Wow. Okay, stop. A great deal of activity, sudden and immediate results, important communication. And I feel like the important communication, yes, they can be to other people for sure, but this is your inner being. First and foremost, this is your inner being. Look at this card and look at the number. So is that our en, två, tre? That's our fifth number 8. I don't know about you guys, but that is alignment with pure power. That is strength over anything else I've seen in a long time. It's 5 number 8. It's, yeah. And this is pure freedom. This is serendipity all over the place. This is when the lucky stuff is just raining on you. It's a great deal of activity. It just means like there's so many good things starting to come in because you open up for it, because you allow yourself to not be stuck in one route. Like, this is where I'm supposed to be. I mean, I learned this. Okay, so I get this, so I'm gonna share it. I was living in this bigger city in Sweden for 20 years, and then life happened. I'm not gonna go into detail, but life happened, and now I'm living in this very, very small town. I don't even know if we can call it town. It's rather a community, but it's like a small town with one grocery store, one, and then we have like one pizza place, and that's it. You know, I'm talking small. At first glance, I was like, what the hell is going on? I don't want to live here. I don't want to be here. I just, as soon as possible, want to get back to that bigger city. And after a while now being here, I have found out that my boy is now in daycare, and the calmness of the town, the stillness of it, has put me in the best of places internally. I didn't know I needed this. I asked for this on a bigger, like, I asked for stillness, I asked for inner balance, I asked for happiness, and I had such a clear picture in my mind. I'm not saying I won't go back to the bigger city eventually, but for right now, this is so where I'm supposed to be. It took me a good 6 months, probably even longer, to just cave and just say, you know what? When I start to open my eyes and realize where I am, it's like, it's freaking beautiful here. It's so quiet. You can see the stars. Like, it's not that big city where everything is so light so you actually don't see the night sky. It took me a while to understand that this is where I was supposed to be, you know, and I had a plan, you know, over there in that city, that's where my happiness lies. No, it isn't. At least not right now. There's something to it here, to not be so focused on what you think will bring you, because the only reason, the one singular reason why you want something, why you want that city, or why you want that money, or why you want this relationship, or whatever this is for you, this great opportunity coming in work-wise, it feels like this big win, it's because of the emotion it gives you. It's because of the Abraham speaks about this all the time. Like, it's because of you think you will feel happy when you have it, right? You think you will feel happy when you have it. You think you will feel satisfied when it's here. You think, and you probably would say, yeah, if I had $1 million, I would feel satisfied. So what are you talking about? But it's still you know how certain things can shift? Nothing really has shifted. Nothing really has come in. You just know you're going to go on vacation. You find out that you're going to go on vacation, or you find out that you got a job, or you find out that you're going to go on a date, or whatever it is. It hasn't happened yet, but you're so freaking happy about it that doing the very thing is almost secondary, right? There's something to that here, that like, go for the emotion and go for and this is so much freedom. We talk about so much freedom. And the 5 number 8, which speaks about manifestation, power, strength, infinity, goes on like it's the eternal movement, the eternalness of something. You stepped into it. You have access to those universal powers. Absolutely gorgeous. What time is it? Okay, so what else do we have for Cancer, please? between worlds. I can see that. I can understand that fully. So between worlds is that when you see something, it's this. It's you coming from the shadow and stepping into the light. It's you've won. The little victories are here. The 4-leaf clovers are here, but they're little. You're reaching for the big one. You want the big one now. You want the big win. And you're stepping into your power. You're like the 8. It's just overwhelmingly like, oh my God. Between worlds speaks about how it's not stuck in limbo. It's not stuck in between. It's just you are in between worlds. And so you sense it. You're not fully out of the old. You can feel like you're sitting in the old energy still, and and probably like the old surroundings, and you want to move towards the new, and you see some of the new and you see some of the old, and you're somewhere in between. So you're not fully out of the old and you're not fully integrated in the new, but you're on your way. And it's so like we're just sort of shutting down the old. You see how that's sort of black and white? And then we're coming into this colorful flamingo. And for me, flamingo is actually lottery. So some of you guys might actually, maybe you should actually go play the lottery, because, yeah. And then it's always brings me to Florida. And it was a while back, I got a comment from somebody actually living in Florida. And they said that the flamingo is actually like I don't know if it's the national like Florida bird, but they have a lot of flamingos there. So no wonder I'm drawn to Florida as soon as this shows up. I don't know. I hear the lottery. I know it's, of course, be responsible. Be responsible and listen to your intuition. But if you've been thinking about playing the lottery, if you think like that is your thing, listen to your intuition right now and go with the impulse. Like when the impulse is there, I would play, because there's something to it here. I just hear lottery in my mind. And then 3 is celebration. Like it's passion, creativity, and joy. And we're celebrating something. It's like candy. It's kid stuff coming in. It's playful. It's very, very beautiful what you're headed towards. You just continue. It's like a lucky break. This is your lucky break that is about to take place. But it's also this shift, this inner shift with this 5 number 8 situation. Yeah. I'm going to continue in the extended and see what else I can find there for you. So if you feel like you resonate with this reading, you're so welcome to come to that. The description box is down below. And in that, you have a link to the extended reading. If not, then thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you back soon. Take care, guys.